Yo, yo, everybody. Welcome back to the next episode of Sendrith, Project Quarm. Today we got a special one because we're going to be rolling around with classics, alt, ranger, fappy. We're going to figure out what we're going to do. I'm sitting here in Butcher Block Mountains. I got myself all prepped. I went and got my level 19 spells, and then I realized I just got new buffs. Daring and another one. And I realized with my objuration at level 40, it's going to be tough to be using those spells. I mean, even Center, which is like a level 9 spell or something, it's like never level 9, I think. Maybe it's 14. I get a couple fizzles sometimes. So I was thinking, oh darn, trying to use my new ones, I might be burning like half or all of my mana bars. So I practiced and got it all the way up to 93 with just like 3 runs through my mana bar. But you got to take into consideration that when you cast that buff, I was using Center, like my smallest HP AC buff to raise my objuration. It heals you for the amount of the HP buff. So that helps to offset the HP loss from using the Mana Stone. So I'm, casting that. It only costs 2 mana, right? Or 2% of my mana pool is what I mean, not 2 mana. And then I'm rotating between that and the Sense the Dead spell, because I want to raise my Divination as well, because if you watched my last video, you saw that I burned a ton of mana just trying to invis versus undead myself. So I thought I need to get both of these up. I'm going to rotate between the two. That one only took 1% of my mana. So it took a long time to burn through all my mana because, I'd be hitting the Mana Stone and then the mana would be going down slowly and my Ruby BP would be regenerating my HP, and then I would burn all my mana and all my HP down to like 15% HP and 0% mana. So I was able to get it up like from 40 to 93, so 53 levels. My cap is 100, so we're definitely good now. And I also organized my spell book a little better. I got my 2 highest heals. I always keep the heal before just in case I want to have that up in case, I'm really low on mana but I need a heal. Sometimes I'll keep that heal up, or if I want to level my alteration, I'll mem that heal and I'll use that heal sometimes to get more chances for the level up. I got my 2 most recent HP buffs, although I'm thinking I don't need Center. I'm going to be using Daring pretty much all the time. And where happened to my spirit armor? I guess I did not completely finish my little thing here, so let's get our spirit armor over there. So anyway, I just organized my spells best I could. Spirit armor there. There we go. Try to keep the spells I really need. Next to my heals here, I got Root and Divine Aura. Those ones I pretty much always have memmed. There's my current best healing. Daring and Spirit Armor. Maybe I should put something else where this Center is. I got all of my my low line spells because those ones you want to try to use the lowest one possible whenever possible because they get the job done. So as often as I can, I'm using lull. If the monsters have some distance, if they seem a little bit close and it's a little risky, I'll use Soothe. And if I need extra time, or they seem really close, or I think one of them's going to practically run on top of the other one, I'll use Calm. But we want to save as much mana as we can on those spells. I got my top 2 living nukes right here, Smite and Fury, and my top 2 undead nukes right there, Expulse and Ward Undead. Flash of Light, I don't know why that's there. Over here I got my 2 stuns here at the bottom. Here's all my Endure spells, but I have 5 of them. So Endure Magic comes down over here. I got Yelp too, which I might be using today because I want to try to use some melee with Fappy. It will help increase our DPS, and it's just a good opportunity for me to raise my one-hand blunt. And I think it might be more mana efficient for me to stand behind the mob and swing than to try nuking. I can save the mana for heals and still do a decent amount of DPS swinging. But then again, you're not meditating during that time, so gonna have to experiment with that to see what works best. Got my cures right here: cure disease, cure blindness, cure poison. Yeah, and then here on the last page, I got some utility spells. I got my Reconstitution. That's my 10% res, level 19. I hope I do not die before I get enough of a buffer, because I've only 5% into 19 right now. And if I did die and drop to 18, I wouldn't be able to res myself. Not that 10% would really matter. Invis versus Undead, and Extinguish Fatigue. I didn't get the lower levels of this spell. So anyway, Fappy and I are trying to figure out what to do. So I'm going to talk to him for a second, and then I'll come back and fill you in on what we decided. Fappy seems to be... We talked about a bunch of ideas of what we could do together. I was leaning towards the Aviac Village because I need some money. And that seemed like a camp. We just hit the darters. They're like level 16, 17, 18. Might be a little low for Fappy, but... or we could hit the Harriers. I think some of them are 22, 23, 24. Those would be yellow and at the top end red to him. But I think we could do it as a duo. Anyway, the other option that I thought of was gargoyles in the Ocean of Tears, which he seems to be leaning towards. Upper Guck was what I thought would be a fun option, but dangerous as all hell. We could pick up the crag spiders, which he was doing before, but you know, the poison damage, I could offset it, but it does cost mana. And he doesn't seem to be leaning towards that. And then I was thinking, if we were really feeling risque, some of the lower level goblins in High Pass Keep. They would be like 22, 23. They'd be yellow to him. But it's considered an outdoor zone, so he could harmony, we could pull it back and work him down. And the XP bonus plus the ears that drop there would be great. But it looks like we're going to try to... Fappy's going to go check the Ocean of Tears, so that's going to be our number one pick. If we can get the gargoyles, that would be nice. So just as a quick test, let's see what daring does for us. Right now I've got an AC of 423. And we have a HP of 376. We cast daring. Look at it. Success in the first try. HP of 460. AC of 430. So AC only went up by 7, but the HP went up significantly. Very nice. And then let's see how much our AC only spirit armor buff does that. So it adds to that. And it only costs about 7, 8, 9 mana, I think. Spirit armor. We're at AC 430. $442, so we got 12 more. So we're adding 19 AC now. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Okay, I'm going to pause it again. Oh, and just on that, Obduration leveled up to 95. Almost capped. Did some good work today, my friends. Alright, so I'm running for the docks and Butcher Block right now. Because we're really hoping the gargoyles are open. Fappy's on the boat right now to go check. And when he checks, you know, we wouldn't want to say, oh, they're open, and then it takes me so long to get there. So I want to be ready to go. Since I have a sow for another 18 minutes, I think that's fine. I'll be ready to catch the boat, and if it doesn't work out, I still got Sow to help me run back to the Druid Rings to get picked up. Now, I know I could easily go around to get in the docks, but my swimming is only level 4. I need to start leveling it up, so I'm going to take this opportunity to swim around over here. And there we go. Level up my swimming a little bit. Look at that sexy swimmer. 5, 6. Oh, I should have bound myself at the rings. Darn it. Then if it turned out the gargoyles were camped, I could have just gated.
Where are you bound?
I was bound
But I
at
can't
Dagners.
gate anyways.
Yeah, I know you can. Believe me, do I know. I was bound at Dagners right outside Unrest. Now I just bound myself at the docks. Sorry, I'm using
Sisters
push
are
talk.
taken. Imagine that.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Although, you know, we were really lucky. Like, and a few other times when I went there, I saw them just chilling, like nobody killing them. You know what's really weird? Like a few of the times I've been, oh, oh crap! Hold on. My auto run key is right next to my push to talk key, and I just jumped off the docks.
No.
A few of the times, like when I get on at peak hours, like if it's like the early afternoon and I happen to be able to play for whatever reason, the halflings are like always free, even though it's like peak hours. And then when I get on like at like 8 p.m., sometimes like early, it's like middle of the freaking night back there. They're always camped. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It just happens to be somebody with the same playtime as you. See who's in
Yeah,
Ocean of Tears, by the way. Oh, there's 13 people here. Holy crap.
that is
There's
kind of
another
a
level
lot.
21 Ranger. Only person within range is this 21 Ranger. Wonder if he's there. I'm gonna find out right now. I'm
I
coming
would
up on
bet
the
he's
island.
doing the goblins, maybe. Well, maybe he is doing the gargoyles. That is much better.
So here's a guy killing the specters. Oh, there's a oh, there's multiple gargoyles up in my sights. So I guess they're open.
All right, I'm at the dock right now. You can get started without me, right? You got enough of. Well, it's close. They're 19, right? That's a bit tough.
Wait, there's somebody who's yellow to me right there. Who's that? Oh, there's a 24 magician
Uh-oh.
just sitting there. Just sitting at the edge of the water. I don't know. Yeah, that's who they are. Jan. No, that's not who it is. Who's Jan? Oh, he Jammy. Wait, no. I'm tripping. That's a pet. I'm stupid. It is the magician. Okay. Poggle.
Maybe he's AFK, but he is planning on doing the camp. That's my best guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Um,
I'll tell you what I do
I
know.
don't know.
You snooze, you lose. That's what I know.
Every single time on this server, at least, that I've been here killing these things, somebody just comes up and starts killing them. So I guess it's whatever.
Line of sight, baby. First to engage. All that jazz.
Oh, the monk is here too. He's sitting in the water with just his head above the water. He must be AFK as well. He's full life, just sitting there.
Huh. Might have some
But everything's
competition.
up, so I don't know. Worst comes to worst, we just take the boat, go to unrest or something. If these guys come back and we can't find anything to kill.
Let's see how many people in there. What? No way. Right now it says your
Yeah, there's a
request
lot.
was cut short. Too many players. What the heck is... Oh, because it's the
Oh,
weekend.
and
That's
unrest?
why. Yeah. So I don't think that's really on the table. Another possibility is Dagner's Cauldron, because I think you need a water ring for one of the quests for the ranger. You need a water ring off of, I think they're the title lords. They're level 24, which would be
Oh,
tough because they're shamans, but we could probably pull it off. Like I would get my stuns up.
freaking shamans.
I really like the Aviac village idea because this character needs some money, and I could mule some over, but I'd rather he just make his own. And they drop a lot of gems, and
In Karana?
yeah.
Okay. We can go somewhere and get a port.
Well, I'm still waiting for the boat, but maybe first we could try the gargoyles and see how it goes. What do you think? You think we should just bounce? You think they're taken? Hey, I got you your own Coke.
Yeah, nobody's killing them right now, at
It's in the
least.
kitchen. You have your own Coca-Cola. All right, that'll be the money spot. And the level is like perfect. My wife comes over here, starts drinking my Coca-Cola. Doesn't even ask. Just assumes Don't you know, woman? I got you your own Coca-Cola. You get the sugary one. I get the sugar-free one. And honestly, at this point, I'm liking the sugar-free one more. It's the taste is growing on me. And whenever I'm like, I'm gonna spoil myself, I'm gonna drink a regular Coke. I'm like, this tastes weird now. You know, it's just like it's just too much sugar, and I'm not used to it anymore. Also, you know, who knows if it tastes like it should? I am in China. Maybe back home I'd be like,
I'll try to
you
kill
know,
one.
I bet I would still like those Mexican Cokes in
We're
the
gonna
glass
die.
bottle. You got arrows, but don't get ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remembered, like, right at the end of our conversation, that I have fear, so we could even do snare fear kiting together, which is a pretty cool option.
Yeah. Give me a little taste before I get panic animal.
Yeah, we could do any mobs, and I can melee, and my melee's not bad. I've been trying to keep it up. It's not max, but it's close. This boat is taking forever. I'm gonna pause it here, and then pick it up.
Yeah, it's
Next,
really
this
crazy.
is
Not
gonna
really
be a
good luck
long
with
video
boats.
anyway.
Because there's
It's gonna
two
be.
of them going.
So here we are swimming through the ocean of tears. We jumped off the boat, but it was going way south of the island. But it's okay. We needed some swimming level ups. Classic's already started, and right now he's got 2 gargoyles on him, and he's kiting them around, waiting for me to
This
get
mountain
there.
sucks though, because it's like, oh, you're too high above your thing. You're too low.
Yeah. I think I'm getting there a little faster than I thought initially. It's not as far as I thought, maybe. I'm almost halfway. So he's got himself in trouble, but worst comes to worst, we can res him. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, though, because we only got 10%. And swimming is not being too generous with the level ups here. I mean, I'm doing a lot of swimming. There we go. I hear you have to go underwater and stuff, so. And I'm strafing is a little bit, trying to go up and down strafing. I think that helps with the rolls. You see there, it's bumping up pretty quick now. Wow. There we go. Cranking. I remember back in the day on my original Sendrith, I leveled up swimming at a low level in that pool in Felwith. Do you know that pool? You ever do a high elf?
I know the pool, but I haven't really made a high elf. I like their town though. I like the
Yeah.
music there.
Yeah, it's got a nice vibe. Have you killed there as a necro?
I tried on one of my necros like 3 necros ago. It's tough though.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you break line of sight. It's totally root rotting. No pet action.
And they're paladins, so they heal. They LOS or LOH and stuff.
Well, they only do that if they have line of sight on you. That's the trick.
Oh really?
Yeah, so you gotta like, you dot them up and then you make sure you're out of line of sight, and then they'll just stand there and rot away.
Oh okay.
I remember I found this video. I don't remember. It was like some European sounding guy, and he was doing it. He had a real good rhythm. Seemed like it was going nice. Gonna pause for now. All right, I
Even though
made
his
it.
friend is right there, he seems to be running. I just can't. I cannot hit these. It's crazy. Their evasion is like, I don't know. It's way up. Like I was just fighting the spiders, and I think these are around the same level as the spiders. These are like 18 or something. But
19.
okay. Whoops. Hmm.
Do you want to try the fear kite? Let me mem fear real quick while you get started.
The issue is they'll go into the water. We can snare them, but they may go into the water or they go up to the specters.
Yeah, you're right. Don't need to do that.
I mean, we could try. We do have snares, so they'll move slowly. This might be so easy that we have downtime where we're medding and stuff.
Yeah, we're kicking it right now. Your HP is really high. I thought you were like near dead or something, but you were just being careful.
Yeah, like I didn't want to melee them because I'm gonna have two of them at the same time, and they'll destroy me for sure. Because I tried to like just melee one from like 100%, and they're like an even fight. They kind of
Dang.
rock me pretty good. But like I said, like my attacks just miss. My bow is missing so much. My attacks are just missing a lot.
I went up 2% on that kill.
Should be pretty good.
I got 9. Did you get 9?
I got one earlier.
Okay, cool. Next one's yours. Alright, so we're gonna rock some gargoyles. And I think I'm just gonna let it stream, make some
All
long
right,
form
so we
videos.
can see if there's
So
any.
you can hear
Here's one.
the conversations and stuff. Gonna throw a buff on Fappy, give him some more AC. Throw a nuke on this guy. Yeah, we're rocking it. It's my melee damage, I think, that's really making the difference. I was thinking for efficiency, I'll let you get down in HP, and I'll keep you alive, but if we end the fight with you at like 30-40%, you can bandage up, and then I can use more mana for nuking and stuff like that. If you don't mind, or if you'd rather I just keep you healed up, that's fine too.
Nah, I'm not worried about it. I got my breastplate, which will heal during downtime a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Remember,
So
I don't
there's
have
one
any
up. Let's
Sow
go
yet.
find them. Yeah. Should be one this way. Well, there's the specters this way, so watch out.
Ho ho.
You're 19 right now?
Yep. There's a.
Or you can go get your boots at 20.
We should kill the skeletons too, right?
Yeah. You see one?
Yeah, I saw one, but I skipped him.
Oh. Okay. We'll kill him on the way. After we kill this guy.
All right.
This is behind me now. Where the hell is this guy? They blend into the rocks. Oh, this monk came back from AFK.
I lost you, but I'm sure you're around here somewhere. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's a tiny island. You run around in probably 30 seconds.
Still didn't find him?
No, I got like track. Like I don't understand where the hell this thing is. Ahead and to the left. Okay. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Somehow he like probably went straight. This monk's on him. Cool. Monk without track found it first.
So begins
That was
the
the only one
pole
up. Everything
wars.
else is down. I think it walked through the specters.
get some buffs up for us. Get my spell bar up too. I mean my spell timer thing up.
There's a skeleton like right here. I'll pull it right back here.
Oh, my one-hand blunt just leveled up on this guy, so even though he's green, I think he would give me experience if we weren't in a group. Not that I care, I'm just saying. I was surprised.
Oh. Let's find out. Oh, he doesn't give me experience.
Oh yeah, for sure not you. And therefore not me. Would have been
There's a
like
gargoyle.
a percent of a percent of a percent. I don't remember green
Thing
being
is, I don't want to
such
stare
a
at. Alright, I got a gargoyle.
Alright, I'm here.
You in the same spot? Or?
I was with you.
Oh, okay. When you're like tracking on the island, you have to like also look at the screen and not just the track, or not just read the text, because you'll run into the frickin' you'll run into the specters.
Yeah, right?
So like I'm trying to like keep looking at straight ahead of you, so this way, that way, and then I look up and I'm like right next to the specters.
Alright, I got up my new stun. It's 6 seconds. So if I see you trying to pull off a snare and having trouble, I'll throw in a stun.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Well, you guys, this is going to be a long play session. But I'm going to record a bit more here as we're getting settled in, and then when it really feels settled, we're still kind of like in that potent atmosphere phase where a conversation could spring up at any moment. But once it really feels like we're just grinding, then
Alright,
I'll
got an
pause.
eyeball. You're up.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, this
Greater
guy's back to
skeleton.
get his body.
Don't have my undead nuke up.
Let's see what level this guy is. This guy's blue to me, which
Oh,
means
is
he
it
was probably killing guards when he died.
the monk, you mean?
No, somebody just came back for their body. Some guy named Poggles.
Oh, okay. Hopefully he doesn't get started again. I'm killing a skeleton, and it's
Yeah, I'm
slow.
looking for you. You're not on my tracking. Oh, why is that?
You gotta turn players on, or you can turn just group members on.
Oh. Track players on. So it's on. Let me just find you here. I could just look for you. The island's like small enough where you can't freaking miss people, but all these hills and stuff. Alright, I see you. Oh, okay. You're gray because... Oh, that's not you. That's this guy. Because you're in my group? Is that how it works?
I think any player is gray.
Okay. Thought Poggles was... Poggles is white for some reason.
I'll pull up my undead nuke after this fight. That way I can just blow these things away.
My taunt is so effective.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to level up my dodge. I just trained it. I forgot to train it when I unlocked it. Just hit 36.
Nice.
Okay, undead nuke. Oh yeah, and
I
I
got
also want to use
dodge
Yelp.
on the... I had forgotten to get dodge on the necro. And then I finally got it, and then I was doing the defense thing with the other necro where we just had our pets on each other.
Oh, nice.
And dodge went from level 1 to like 80, and my defense went up like 3.
That's hilarious.
We sat there for like probably an hour, and my defense only went up 3.
Oh my god,
Sucks.
dude.
Yeah, probably just whatever. Screw it. Just
Just
don't
be
get hit is the name of the game now.
squishy necro. A different kind of hardcore.
Right.
Dude, that was fun. We were having a lot of fun hanging out, talking, killing stuff. The video's
So
gonna
what
come
level is
out later.
everybody now?
We're about around 7 now.
Holy crap. Oh, okay. So the videos are a little behind. You're at level 7.
Yeah, videos are behind. I was planning on not being able to upload videos for a while, so like I didn't space them out. I'm still doing one a day, but I made enough.
I thought you guys were like 3 or 4.
Let me see here. Yeah, big one comes out tomorrow, where we go from 5 to 7, and it's like a two-parter because I ran out of memory and it turned off the recording, so I had to re-record. It's like 2 hours of footage. Poor Turpentine, man, he almost quit because he died again the second time, and he was like, screw this, and then, but he hopped back in and caught up to us and joined us. We were all grinding, just killing like lions and
That's
spiders.
Swifty?
No, that's a kilowatt. He started a dark elf mage, so you might
I
not have
don't think
seen
I've
him
seen
yet.
him yet. I don't think he's been in any episodes yet.
I might have
There was,
mentioned him, but he
yeah, there was
hasn't been in
mention
yet.
of a wizard and a mage.
Got a mage and a good friend of mine I was doing on P99 with, cleric enchanter duos and like playing a mischief and stuff. He just like randomly popped back in. Like he hasn't played since like our first week of Quarm. We started together, and he quit because of the targeting. He said, but I also think it's because um, he was playing too much. He's like, I need to stop. You know, I got family life and stuff. Anyway, he joined and started a cleric, a little dwarf cleric. So they burst the bubble. Like we're not doing random apparently anymore, and we're not even just sticking to evil races. It's basically whatever you want, which is fine.
He's a skeleton. Holy crap. I was like right on top of the specters.
Yeah, I
That's
noticed
scary.
that. I see a Garg too. I'll nuke
Shoot.
this guy
We
down so
should
we can
just
get the
grab it.
Garg. Yeah, go get it. I'll take this skeleton.
Where is he? Oh,
Right.
he's on top of us.
Nice, I can level up my dodge more. I'm gonna do some nuking because we want to finish these guys off fast so we can get more of them.
Yeah, and then we'll have downtime to med once we kill them all. I'm watching track though. There's one more up.
All right, all right. Let's cook this SOB cleric style. Play it wizard style.
Dude, so he's looking at you, and then I'm interrupted.
And
And then he resists, and then I'm interrupted. Jesus Christ.
then he resists my stun too.
There's 3 gargoyles up suddenly.
Let's do. I'll mana burn until I'm out because I think you can handle the last one solo.
Alright, these are your loots. Alright, to the right. Man, watch out for the
Not anymore.
specters.
Got an eye.
Okay.
Okay, I think, yep, I see you.
It's hard for me to see these guys. They blend in with the frickin' rock. And
If
my
they
ass is
are,
colorblind.
if they are amongst the specters, you tell me and I can nuke them. Or you have arrows too, but that's still dangerous. Cause have you had anything come intercept an arrow yet?
Not yet. All right, here we go.
It'll happen one day.
Not anything I didn't really want to, I guess I should say. Not any inadvertent. Maybe I had multiple on me and then one hit one. I don't know.
I'm trying to think if it ever actually happened or it just almost happened. That really fast halfling chick who runs around all the time, food crafter or whatever.
Yeah.
Did I shoot her once? I think I did. No, I think I just thought I did.
I remember one time when we were both there, it almost happened.
Yeah, that's the time I'm thinking of. But I was there recently and I hit a bat. That was annoying.
One shot of Bixby is walking by. All right, you're back up on loot.
Nice.
All right,
We
we
are
got
making the
gargoyle.
cash and the XP.
Straight ahead.
How's XP for you?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's right here.
Yeah, I just remembered fear. That makes us. It really ups the value of this combo, actually, having the fear.
Yeah.
Plus, also, if we go into a dungeon like Upper Guck, I have low line spells to, you know, split pull in there.
Nice. Yeah, that's huge. Seems like between the two of us, we can kind of do a lot of stuff. Like I could fear animals, you could fear everything. I can lull outside, you can lull inside.
Right?
So on and so forth.
I mean, we're missing some things like haste and slows and maybe some DPS, but I'm still kind of like a wizard. My DPS is not that bad, especially with the ruby and the mana stone, you know?
Okay, after this guy, there's just a skeleton walking around somewhere.
Your loot, I think.
I just looted an eye right now.
Oh,
So it's
nice.
back on you again. Yeah, we got like back to back to back.
And I just looted one.
Nice. Okay, here he is, right here.
I'm gonna let you kill him and I'll met up.
Okay. My arrow hit him. Right now, that's you.
I could nuke him. Oh,
There
you
you go.
got him. I developed a method of canny dance for clerics, not with the mana stone, something else.
Oh yeah.
Because I was having to level up my alteration, so I had to use my light heal, right? So I
So
had
you're
to cast
healing
it.
between monoticks or what?
Yeah, exactly. Like wait, see the tick, heal, sit down, and then it ticks like right away.
Yeah. Ever since playing a shaman, I try to incorporate that into all casters.
I'm wishing that instead of hardcore, we did self-found now. Because it's going to be a bummer when someone dies, you know what I mean? If we were doing self-found, it would still be just as fun. Like, we got to go here and get this piece of gear for this character, you know? Like, and then we wouldn't have to worry about someone dying and then not being able to play anymore, you know?
Yep, but I'm a hardcore dude though, so I don't know. I like hardcore. I like the risk of losing it all. It kind of see now I don't know because I've never played EverQuest hardcore because EverQuest is already freaking EverQuest. But like when it comes
Right.
to something super easy like WoW or even like Diablo, it's not that Diablo is like easy, but you know they use level so fast. I don't know. And those games are so old. Diablo's been hardcore since, you know, the 90s or whatever. So it's old news. But I don't know. I just gravitate towards that because I just like the risk of losing it all. So, you know, when you start finding like anybody who plays EverQuest probably finds WoW boring or like kind of. But then if you make it hardcore, suddenly like you're like, "Oh, I gotta pay attention. It's a little more fun.
Yeah, you talking about that made me almost want to try it because I did do a bit of WoW myself.
It's fun. It's fun when it's hardcore, but like it kind of ruins. I don't know if that's what ruined the rest of the game for me. But like once you start doing that and you try to play like the regular game, you're just like, nah, this is boring.
That's just because that's how WoW is, I think,
Yeah,
comparatively.
yeah, exactly. I think WoW ruined it. WoW was boring before I started playing hardcore. I probably
Right.
started playing hardcore because I was so bored in reality. I think that's actually what it was.
Before I got back into EQ, I tried to. My friend was playing it, so I tried to level up, and I was just like, I got almost to like the max level, and I'm like, screw this, dude. It's just you go to the zone, you talk to somebody, you run all these quests. You know what I mean? Solo, they're easy. It's just like, what am I doing?
There
But
you
what
go.
I really loved was the PvP, though. That was awesome.
In WoW,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun.
Remember that, like,
Just
what was that valley? Like, that big, like, snowy valley where you had, like, a huge
Alterac
battle?
Valley.
Oh, God, that was so cool. That was so fun.
Ah, dude, unfortunately I've played more WoW than freaking EverQuest at this point.
I'm grabbing this skeleton.
I can't tag him. So yeah, have at him.
I had a good friend, when I first moved to China, we were playing WoW, and we were two hunters, and we were doing really well in the battlegrounds, like 2 versus 2.
In the arena.
Yeah, in the arena. It got super annoying with the rogues, though, dude. So annoying.
Yeah, rogues are always annoying.
Just going invis for like the whole time.
Yeah, okay.
D- don't taunt this guy. Let him beat on me, but still deep. Maybe I'll nuke him to hold aggro.
Dude, I just cannot target. I gotta slash target a
Oh,
greater. Yeah, I'm not even joking.
no, dude, I found the secret. The secret is you gotta click on the head. Try it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that really is. Someone just told me the other day, and it changed my world. It's annoying, but at least now there's a way. You have to just remember it.
Oh, I'll remember. I hate these things. There's a gargoyle up, so I'm gonna go bring him back here.
Okay. I'll finish this guy off with a nuke. If I can cast it.
I can
Oh, I
also
used the
pull
wrong
him back
nuke.
too.
Defense 92. Okay, are you
I don't
pulling
know
him
how I
back
get
here?
so lost. I got lost. Yeah, right here. Okay. There's just so many little like, what do you call these? Like little like
Peaks?
angles or whatever the fuck on these islands. It's just like you move 10 feet and then you can't see the person you were just next to.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, see? I was like 1 foot away from you when I said, oh, there you are.
Oh, that's a different one. Okay, we gotta burn this one
There's
down.
another one.
Yeah, right there, too. It's like right there.
This is the only one on track. Trying to kill specters?
No, I saw another gargoyle. Swear to God, I almost aggroed him.
Yeah, it's up on track now.
Getting some weird lag going on. Seems like the monk gave up.
Probably, yeah. I mean, we have track, so he probably realizes that, and even though he lost the first one to him, that we would probably end up getting most of them.
Who's up for the eye? I think it's you, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
And I
running
got one.
back through the specters.
Okay. Rendezvous on the other side.
Okay, sounds good. Did you go to the left like I did?
I went to the right. We're going to pincer attack him.
All right.
Aha! He didn't see what was coming.
Any more on track yet?
No. There's a skeleton behind you to the right.
I'm wondering if it's worth me mealeing or if I should just be medding.
Yeah, probably
I think
betting.
no, I think I'm doing decent DPS though, like
If you
relative
want
to
to
the
level your
nuke.
skill up, feel free.
Like I'm hitting for 10, 16, and I'm hitting pretty often. 9.
You're hitting for as much as I am, so. And I miss like every
12.
other. You try to slash but miss. 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 Try to kick, but the dark gargoyle dodges. I mean, I'm like barely hitting this guy with melee. These guys are so evasive for me for some reason. Even when I was shooting arrows, like they were all missing, which kind of sounds normal for a ranger, but for me, I'm actually doing really well when I'm like killing those spiders and stuff. You fucking skeleton. You KS'd us. Dude, come on, man.
Oh my god.
Like, what are the odds of a freaking green skeleton getting the last hit like that? You know, come on. It's because I'm missing every other hit, or every 3 out of 4 hits.
That's hilarious. Maybe he'll have the eye on him. He didn't have the eye, in case you were wondering.
Yeah. I don't see anything up right now.
Got another tell from Erdano. Love the vids, my dude, he says. Thank you, Erdano.
Same.
Oh, nice.
He's gonna enjoy this one, maybe.
He's featured. Enjoy your 15 minutes of fame, Erdano. This is it. This is it, my friend. You made it
Both of us
to the
in
big
one
leagues.
video and a shout out.
Tens of people will see your name now.
Here, I'll give you feet like cat.
Ooh, yeah. Thank you. Don't spoil me now. So here we are, back at it again. Classic and Marrow.
Feet like cat's like an inside joke for my friends. So, out of like all my friends back in the day, high school and everything, there was only like 5 of us who played EverQuest, and the rest of everybody, um, you know, they didn't play EverQuest. I have a bunch of friends that skipped EverQuest but played WoW. And they're playing WoW right now. I freaking woke up at 6 a.m. to log in, you know, so we could play. And I got 3 friends on WoW already, and I'm just like, what are you guys doing? You're up since last night still? Like, they're up since last night. They were on when I went to bed, and I only slept like 6 hours.
Dang.
So they played through the night, but EverQuest just wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was a little early for them
I
for
actually,
MMOs and stuff.
speaking of friends that we played EverQuest with back in the day, I've actually heard something recently that it's pretty sad. I mentioned in another video, but not to you. I had a really good friend. We went to middle school together and high school together, and then we hung out together when I was in college. Because I was the first one to get like an apartment, so my place became like the party pad, you know?
Oh, okay.
And anyway, like when we were in middle school, he was playing it, and he let me try it, and I fell in love. And we used to we would literally play. I would bring my computer, my desktop computer, mind you, to his house, and we would play through the night.
That was my life, dude.
Right? Like
LAN parties all day.
literally through the night, not sleeping at all. Sun comes up. Oh, we got to go to school now, like that.
Yeah.
And I recently found out like he died 4 years ago from a drug overdose.
Oh shit.
I've been sending him messages like once every 4 months. Be like, hey man, what's up? You should come play EverQuest with me.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right. And then I looked at our message history, and he sent me a message. I went to America, and I was like, hey man, I want to meet up. And he like said, oh, I'm in the Philippines right now. And that message was like within a few months of when he must have died. I see a gargoyle, by the way.
I do too. I wonder if it's the same one. Must be. I only see one on track.
Yeah, probably. Nice.
Yeah. When it comes to EverQuest, my best friend, freaking growing up, through junior high, through high school, and everything. Same thing, like you said, LAN parties, the whole thing. Uh, I met him playing Magic: The Gathering in like 6th grade or in 7th grade, and I've known him this whole time, and he's still out there. But it's been like 6 years now, so it's been a little while. But I don't know what the hell happened. He got mixed up with like the wrong people, and like I
Right?
have a large group of friends who we've all known each other from high school. We all still are live in Southern California. We all still hang out here and there. Maybe not like a ton, but we see each other online on various games, Discord, you know, uh, Steam, the different channels, right? And then a couple times a year, we'll all get together and have like a house party or whatever. So we still stay in contact. But like my best friend from back then, I don't know, he got mixed up and he freaking like, we all like to drink or whatever. Some people smoke weed, some people do this, some people do that. Whatever, comes
But
and
then like
goes, different
every
phases.
weekend, and they don't stop, right? They just keep going with the partying, right? That-
So I don't know what happened, who he got mixed up with, but he freaking got into heroin and he was hiding it from us, which is obviously the most extreme of drugs. And then he was like hiding it from us, and we just thought he was like really drunk. And like he stopped hanging out with us so much, and then we'd see him here or there, and then when we'd see him, he'd be disappearing and stuff. And then he was hanging out with this girl, so I think it was the girl who got him mixed up in it.
hmm.
But there's nothing on track right now. Oh, there's a gargoyle. Let me see. But long story short, it took like a year. Oh, here he is. And it was crazy. It's crazy to all of us that it took us a year to figure it out. But because he would hide it with like mask it, he'd mask it with drinking and stuff. So we were like, wow, man, he didn't really drink that much, but he's passed out. But he was doing that on the side. Anyways, now he's like schizophrenic. Like he like I don't know. And then he started doing like meth or something, and we tried to do like an intervention on him. Man, these are like dark conversations, but anyways. So we tried to do like a kind of like an intervention on him and stuff, and it didn't work. Somehow he ended up with a gun. It's like, who are you? Like, we're playing like Magic: The Gathering and freaking EverQuest and stuff, and suddenly you're doing heroin and you have a gun and you're doing, you're like threatening to like, use the gun on yourself and all this stuff. I don't want to say the word. Freaking YouTube kick me off or something stupid, but
Mm.
all these different things. So like, I don't know. Long story short, he failed. And then he was still like on Facebook and stuff, and he was like starting to talk about his neighbors are watching him, and then he invented this engine, and it's going to revolutionize the world. And somebody stole his engine plans, and then he started like he just went full on schizophrenic. And I think it's brought on from the drugs because that can happen. Somebody does a lot of drugs, they can get schizophrenia, or you can get it naturally. But it's crazy. So he's out there somewhere. I don't know. He ended up in jail. I was getting calls from like a jail from Santa Ana men's prison or whatever, and they were from him. And then he was just talking crap on my family and stuff. And it's like he was my family, you know what I mean? And then he was just gone. It wasn't him anymore. And he was like
Mm.
talking crap like on my family and stuff, which was basically his own family. And it was just nuts. And I haven't heard from him in about 4 years. Like none of us have heard from him. Um, but he's probably out there somewhere. I don't know. His
Dang,
parents kicked
dude.
him out.
It sounds like the
I don't
exact
know
same
what.
thing as my friend. Like almost exactly like drinking every weekend, partying, and then got into meth, and then ended up, like last I heard, an arrest report came up. And I reached out to his dad because sometimes if you don't hear from someone for a while, you want to know if they're still alive. So you just like search their name on Google, right? And then what comes up is like an arrest report, right? If they got arrested for something. And I reach out, and it turns out he got arrested for attempted homicide.
Oh,
And
snap.
he got really lucky because there was a CCTV camera they found later that showed he was innocent.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Otherwise, he was probably going to eat the charge. And so he moves back in with his dad. He gets a job at Loan Depot, I see through Facebook. And then I'm hoping that, but I don't think it lasted long. And then he disappeared again, And yeah, meth, and then eventually overdose. And the weird thing is, he lived in Irvine, California. His mother was wonderful, and he started to go downhill when his mother died. Not, he wasn't so young. It was like when I was after college, like but his mother died, and I think that really accelerated it. But I think he had a good childhood. His dad seemed like a nice guy. Who knows, what's happening? People always want to say this stuff happens because of like trauma, right?
Yeah.
But it seems
It's a
to me,
gargoyle.
it's just like if you cultivate the habit of partying too much, and then it's gonna lead deeper and deeper. I could be just that simple.
There's a gargoyle. It's too low.
Makes me think you really got to watch your little habits and your little thoughts, because if you let them grow, the bad ones, they can reach some sort of threshold and take you to a new dimension of life.
Ever crack is my bag.
Yeah, this one, I don't know where else this could go, but
It's crazy. I have like a really good I don't know what you say, like anti-addiction trait in my character of life. Like I don't know. I don't get dependent on substances. That's what it is. Now when it comes to video games, I'm like 100% addicted. I love playing video games. I spend all my free time that I have on video games. I'm responsible. I still pay my bills. I still do everything like a responsible adult should do. But I forgot, except for snaring. I don't snare.
it's all right. You
But
don't have to.
what do you call it? Video games is like my vice, but then I think I let it go because it's not hurting anybody.
Right?
Maybe myself. Like I don't know. Maybe I don't go out as much as I should, or our relationships are weird.
Well, I think
What's his
Khabib
name?
Kurbenanov, he summed up pretty good. He's like, video games are ruining our children. He's like a big MMA fighter, in case you don't know who Khabib is. And he's
I
like,
don't know who could do this.
I played maybe 2 hours of video games in my life, and I liked them. I liked them. But I don't let myself play anymore because that's time you could be doing something else with. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but you know what? If I'm going to be honest, if I didn't play video games, I'd waste my time some other way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Sit in front of the TV?
what, do we become multimillionaires because we stopped playing video games? Like,
It's possible, but not likely.
yeah,
Khabib's a beast, though. I don't know.
yeah.
There's rumors he's gonna come out of retirement for UFC 300, which is right around the corner.
Wow.
We'll see.
And he's just like, from what I've heard of his interviews, he's a real respectable kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm a massive MMA junkie.
Me too, kind of. Like, I'm a massive YouTube clips that show up on my phone MMA junkie.
I mean, Wei Li Zhang must be massive over there now.
I'm not as massive as you. I've never heard of him.
That's a girl. She's like, she was the champ for
Oh yeah, yeah,
125.
yeah. I remember I saw her once. Yeah.
She's a beast. There's a gargoyle up behind me.
It's behind you.
Iceberg, straight ahead. I
Yeah,
suddenly
man.
stopped tracking him.
It was sad. I was really hoping like when he moved back in with his dad and started working at Loan Depot, I could rope him into EverQuest because I love playing with him. I never did catch up to him back in the day. I was always trailing behind.
Someone killed him. The gargoyle.
Son of a... We even
Who
said
would
on
have
the
done
camp
it?
shack. There's a mage over here. Did
Yeah,
you see
he's
the
been
mage?
there this entire time. He's been AFK this entire time, unless he... Or is that Poggles? Hmm. It must have been the mage, maybe, yeah.
Poggles.
Let me check his pet's health. Alright, everything's 100%. Must have been him, though. There's that other mage that's like AFK. Has been AFK this whole time.
I see a skeleton. I'm gonna take it out.
Alright.
You can keep hunting.
There's 2 skeletons. There's probably another one next to you. Oh, here he is. I'll kill this one. That's the thing, though, with multiple people being here, we're doing the thing where we're killing all the skeletons, but they're just sniping the gargs.
Yeah, but we're still probably profiting in the end.
Yeah. It's like that on the hill giants, too. You have to kill, like, the trash to spawn hill giants, but depending on your level and your class and stuff, you can't afford to kill trash because it takes mana to kill trash. And then you're killing trash and you see a giant spawn and then somebody comes and grabs it and you're just like, I can't take giants, dude. I just cannot take everything going on there. I can't do it. Everybody wants you to go to do giants. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I hear
Can't be
you.
the guy who's killing trash and then everybody else comes by and does that. What is happening here?
It's Poggle. He's looking for Gargs.
That's the...
Little son of a bitch.
There's none up right now. There's a gargoyle somewhere. To the right. Ahead. I
You go
wish
grab
somebody
him.
would kill these... Dude,
The specters.
these specters... Damn, this guy's already on him.
Jeez. Don't worry, we'll get spawns fast now. It's probably the start of the cycle.
What do you call it? These specters are always camped. Always. And then when you finally get the gargoyle camp, nobody's here killing them. Somebody was here killing them when I got here, but they left, I guess.
Oh, there's one. Oh, that's the one he already is killing. Okay. I'm zooming out like super massively on top of a hill so I can see like this entire half of the island.
Nice.
And I still got plenty of time if we decide we want to, move to another spot if it gets too dry here. But we should be getting more of the Gargs than him, I think. I'm up to 20%, so I've gotten 15% so far.
I have no idea what I've gotten. But a good amount.
I think I'm going to pause the video here. Not much else going on. Had some good conversation. Video's getting
There's a
long.
gargoyle.
And we're only halfway through our session.
Heading to the left.
Catch you soon. Alright, we're still just grinding
Also,
the
we were here
gargoyles.
first.
Doing nice. We're having to fight against a mage.
This is a crazy place because you can't really camp it, call it a camp or whatever. I mean, you could try to let people know you're here when they ask. But I don't know. Like, from what I've been told and kind of like the rules of the server, you can't really... On P99, if you're here, nobody else bothers you. On here, it's like not a camp because it's, an island, I guess. But it's not a good place to, like, split with other people if you're not grouped with them.
I am flat out of mana.
Okay, this is almost dead, and then I'll get on the other one.
curious how many eyes I picked up thus far. 4. Those are what, like 9 plat each? That's pretty good.
Yeah. I think it was Chupacabra, the Necro I talked to. He was telling me that, I think it was him. I might be wrong, and I hope I'm not, but in his 40s, he was in Lower Guck, and for like a couple levels, he just camped gargoyles. There's like a 3 spawn of gargoyles in there,
Yeah, I know them.
and he just camped it. He just sat in that room, and I think he just camped those 3 for like 2 or 3 levels, and he ended up with, I think he said he had 200 gargoyle eyes,
Oh my god.
and he
That's
just
what,
never left. He just sat there for 3 levels.
10 stacks.
Yeah, pretty crazy. It was like 1,000 plat or something, or 2,000 plat.
I'm gonna nuke them.
Nothing else is up on track, so we can get a med sesh. There's a skeleton up, but we could try leaving it up and seeing if the mage just kills it real quick with his pet.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. If we get full mana and run around, maybe kill it then.
Alright, there's an eye.
Alright. Guess I'm up. Gonna close my map. I don't think I really need it right now. Give us some more... Give myself some more viewing space. You're not seeing my map or my spell counter, so it doesn't affect what you see. But I had my map and
I
my
forgot
spell
that I
counter.
started laundry. I'm gonna run and move it over. I'll be right back.
Alright. So we've gone from 5 to 25% XP. It's been kind of a long play session, so we're definitely not getting the ideal experience. Like if we were in a main room group, or especially a fireplace group in Unrest, we would have gotten at least double that, if not more, by now. But we're having fun, chilling, hanging out, talking, and we're making some money. So it's cool. It's a cool camp. It is cool. We're having to fight against this mage who's running around, but we got track and we got 2 people, so you know, hopefully we starve him out and he just leaves us alone so we can chill a bit more. But things are going fine. I'm gonna pause for now. Check in later.
Oh, sorry. I thought you guys were in danger.
Right? So we engaged 2 gargoyles. I rooted one while we killed the other, and the mage started to cast on the second
Oh, I
one.
thought you were a paladin, not a cleric.
And yeah, basically he saw me engage because he
Dude, I'm
was
so
gonna
glad
get
I
it,
didn't random paladin.
and he pulled
Oh
back,
my god. God help me. Or even rogue. Rogue would have been... In a group it'd be fine, but
trying
like
to steal it.
trying to catch up or keep up with you guys, yeah, right.
Well, I think it would have been, yeah, in the group. Yeah, you're right, outside the group, yeah. But if you're always able to group, it would be perfect, actually. Shaman
Another
haste and
gargoyle
stuff.
up. Yeah, I'd be sick nasty in the group. Dang, that dude kills stuff fast. He killed
Your loot.
the other one's dead already.
Dang. What level is he, I wonder?
I thought he's blue. He's blue to me.
He's probably got full mana.
I got an eye, right?
I
Did I
don't
say
know.
that?
No,
Who's
I
looted
don't.
it? Oh, Sendrith looted. You're the last one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was the last one to loot. It's yours. Yeah, he's probably sitting on full mana trying to find Gargs, so he's just like... Freaking thief, dude. Knowingly trying to steal from us. It's like, dude, just chill and go do something else for a while.
Okay, med time.
Nothing else on track at the moment?
Just some specters and boggles.
I just flipped it back on to share that attempted thievery. Let's get his name. Let's shame him. Poggle, 24 magician. Poggle is 24. Piddles is 19. So it's Piddles who's
I
running
think
around.
it's Piddles. They're both no mages. I can't keep them in order.
You know what they're probably doing? I bet that they're grouped, and then they're like, well, since the pet takes half the XP anyway, why don't you just sit AFK grouped, get half the XP?
That's the play.
But they did change that a little bit on Quarm, right? Like if the pet does 50% damage, it acts as a third group member, I think, actually, on this server.
I heard you say that in your video. I hadn't heard that, but it's not to say it's not true. I just hadn't heard that before. That was the first I heard that.
Now I wish I remember where I heard it.
Yeah, I gotta like go back on. I'm like never on Twitch, but I should go back on Twitch and because if Secrets is streaming, you just ask him, whatever, confirm stuff and everything.
I'm low on drink. Luckily, I am capable of handling that.
Cook some up.
Unluckily, my conjuration sucks balls.
Well, it's an opportunity to get it up.
Sucking balls.
Yeah.
Just trying to get your YouTube video flagged.
I'm not recording at the moment.
Darn. I am.
You have become better at sucking balls, too.
This guy just not give up. He was willing to
No.
steal one of our mobs, and you'd think like with us, you know, running around on opposite sides of the island with track, you would just be like, I'll come back some other time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I handle the situation. That's why I haven't actually been here. Every time I come here, somebody shows up, and then I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm out of here. Kill a skeleton. I must have missed. Sorry, I never know if you're following or medding.
Sorry.
Thing is with these two is like as soon as one of these spawns, you know, like a freaking gargoyle is gonna spawn any second now.
Just keep an eye on track. You can always just go for the gargoyle. I'll finish him. I'll nuke him while he's trying to chase you. Alright, gonna pause it again, guys.
Not right now. Is that the
What?
summon one?
No, no. Let me start the story over so it's on camera. So, this Necro and Cleric were duoing Howling Stones in the basement, and they gave the Dawnfire Mace to the pet. The Cleric had it, and it's a super awesome Cleric-only mace that has a huge undead nuke proc. Like, you, it's better, I think, than the level 39 nuke that Clerics have that get it level 39. So it's like, I don't know, something like 400 damage or something.
I'm on one if you could find me. There's another one coming in.
Oh, was I not holding my push to talk there, or was I?
No, I'm listening, but I'm also fighting gargoyles.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's cool. But like, I mean, is that like expensive or rare or something?
It is,
I don't
but
know anything about the maze.
it was a charmed pet, so as long as they
Oh, you kill it, you can get it back.
yep, and they did. They were just really careful to make sure they killed it.
Now it's like if it died for one reason or another, you had to gate out or whatever.
Right? But apparently it was just ripping the whole basement apart, just the two of them.
There's another gargoyle right there.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go nuke crazy on this mofo. Maybe I'll go get him before I'm gonna go look for it. I'm gonna go look for it just before it gets
He's
taken.
on your left right there. Yeah. To your right now. He's up near the
Got him.
specters. I think somebody grabbed him or he left.
No, I got him. How you doing over there? Almost dead?
25%.
Nice, I actually pulled off that root even though he hit me before I finished casting.
It's a Quarm miracle.
I feel like I haven't seen that mage. Do you think he gave up?
He's still on track. But he might have AFK'd. I'll be back to see if these guys are done.
Who's up on ice? I forget.
You are.
Alright. I'm gonna nuke him when he gets close to 20. So that way maybe you don't even have to snare him, because they'll just be so low HP, they won't run very far.
I think I did already on this one. That's a pretty big nuke.
79 damage. And my best undead right now does like 81 or something, so I think it costs a little less mana though. But that's what I'm
There's
saying,
another
it's really
gargoyle.
negligible difference. Alright, I might have to heal you on this one.
Follow the left, I guess. Follow the...
I'm following you.
Okay. Behind and to the right.
There
Oh,
he
here
is.
he is.
Yep, right here. So we are rocking, guys. We are rocking and chilling. Rocking and chilling. How many eyes am I up to now? 5. And I'm up next, so I'll get 6. 50 plat, you know. This much time, if we were in Unrest, we might have made a similar amount of money. To be honest. And more XP. But it would have like filled our bags up like crazy. Wow, your HP is holding up really nice on this fight.
It's better with when I have your buffs on top of my buffs.
That extra AC makes a nice difference.
But yeah, when I was here before you got here, they were kind of shredding me. Oh, whoops. He
It's all
resisted
good.
anyway.
Somehow I conned you while I'm still targeting the gargoyle.
I think
Doesn't
you
make
right click
any
me.
sense. I guess. Yeah, probably.
But I wonder if that de-targets you. Let's find out. I'm targeted on the Spectre. I'm going to right-click you. Ah, that works.
Huh.
Interesting.
Good to know, I guess. For absolutely nothing I can think of.
There's another gargoyle up. Okay.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I think that guy is not hunting right now, it seems like. Gonna have to hold off on nukes for a little bit. Oh, buffs are dropping too. Okay, well that's perfect. I can heal you with a buff, basically.
He's fighting this one.
Oh, he's in it again. Oh wow. Fizzle, 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 insufficient mana. Well, it's nice to get a sense of how powerful cleric buffs are with this little experiment, because sometimes I wonder, you know, how much it actually does.
I feel like EverQuest is one of those games where buffs feel really powerful. Some other games, they don't. Sometimes like they don't feel like they matter.
I'm actually not going to give myself the AC buff. I'm just going to give myself the daring. Need to recoup this mana. Super glad I leveled up Obduration. If I hadn't, I would not be able to use these buffs right now. I have to go with the lower level ones. Gonna pause, guys. I was just telling Classic next time we should try
Yeah.
something more risky.
What's the idea?
If we're going for risque, I think the most risque would be Upper Guck. Like, we get in there, we're non-KOS to start, right? Oh crap, that means on the way out, we have to fight our way out. And we try to find somewhere we can make a little camp of that's not too dangerous. I don't know, what do you think about that? Is that too risque?
No, it's fine. Fucking skeleton right here. My bow will refuse to shoot. I mean, we have snare.
We got snare, and so we keep them from running. But, you know, adds. But we got root.
Yeah. Frogs are notorious for just being assholes.
Well,
And
that's why when we
no,
first
it's
go
not
down
bad.
there, we've got to like really carefully scope out our spot before we start killing, you know, because we won't be KOS at first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which could be fun. A lot of thinking about strategy and what's going on and watching paths and stuff like that. Oh, and Throbbit was going to join us. What happened?
He said he was cooked.
Oh, he
That's
just
what he told me
played
earlier.
too much.
I guess so. But he's still on, as far as I know. Let me see. Oh, he's off. No, he's on. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's on.
He was like, he told me earlier too when we started. He was like, "Oh, I was gonna join you guys, but I'm cooked." But he might just be AFK'd or just not feeling like, putting effort out. That's how I am a lot when I get home from work. I'm just like, ugh. Like I'll log in, but I don't actually want to do anything. It requires brain power.
Yeah, I just asked him. He said, "Yeah, I'm smoked, dude. All good."
He might have said that. He might have said smoked.
Maybe he thinks he's just too high. That's what it sounds like.
He actually was. He was telling me like this elaborate plan of a way to kill stuff, but I was like, we were in the middle of fighting like two gargoyles, and I was recording, and I was spamming my screen.
Yeah, he's just said next time maybe we trio and Kith. But you're like 45. Like those mobs are gonna be not doing much for you unless he's talking about. He can't be talking about your ranger.
No, probably the other guys, but they're dark blue. Last I
Really?
checked.
They were dark blue to my ranger at like 37.
Dark blues seem to last forever at
I
that
guess.
level. But like when I went there, like every single freaking undead has a pet. It's super annoying. So I didn't want to deal with it, like solo wise. It's like the zombie has a pet, the skeleton has a pet, everything has a pet, and the pet's dark blue. The pet's an
Yeah, right.
absolute beast. And it's like, yeah, I'm not.
And then you got harm touches and stuff. He's like, I can charm a wolf and he can eat the harm touch. Blah blah blah. And I just said we should do upper guck. And he's like, yeah, that could work too. I'm like, yeah, let's just do upper guck.
So here's a barbarian over here now, Purple Rain,
Yeah.
sitting over there, that rock. Nothing's come up. Oh, here's a gargoyle just came up on track. Ahead, behind, and to the left. Okay.
This way, I think.
To the right. There he is.
Yep. Let me, maybe I can pull him? Yep. Oh, you got him too. Okay. Apparently Flame Lick, it pisses him off more than my nuke.
Yeah, that flame lick. Aggro dealy. Unless you have a rogue in your group that's twinked. Jesus. I was in unrest, man. Holy crap. That rogue was a beast.
Dude, rogues can be super awesome. I think if we get that rogue with us in an upper guck, I would feel way better. Just to kill him faster, you know? Because that's what happens in upper guck. The stuff goes wrong when you're killing something, it just takes too
Oh,
long.
shit. Just gonna nuke him. Watch out, the specters. Oh no, don't let him die. Right there.
Oh, sorry, I tried to interrupt. Oh, he didn't die though. Watch, Flame Lick kills him.
It's one off. We're okay.
Don't shoot him with an arrow. Or don't shoot him with 5 arrows. That's probably what it would take.
We'll grab the skeleton and start killing him. And here he comes.
Woot woot. I'm gonna
I
beat
think
him
you're still
down.
looking for an eye, right?
Yeah, I think I am.
A little drought on eyes here.
Yeah, clericized. Yep, still no eye. I'm gonna try to keep mana up so we can really burn the gargoyles down quick, since we are in a competition apparently.
Okay, one just popped up. Ahead and to the left. Oh, you mean exactly where the specters are? Cool. It's like every time.
Maybe through the specters.
Still ahead and to the left.
I'm gonna go the other way. We'll scissor him.
Okay, still ahead and to the left. How is this possible? The mage is killing him. Okay. It's running. It's already dead.
Wow. This guy is good.
Mage pets are insane. I mean, necro pets are insane, so I can only imagine a mage pet. Mages are insane, I think. Pets are so strong on the server. It's crazy.
Yeah, it really made me want to start like, I was wondering with the dot stacking, like, how cool would it be to have a group of like 5 necros, you know?
Dude, you would just kill anything.
right?
And
Just
everything.
everybody just dots it, even just like a one dot. It's just like no 2 dots. Everybody 2 dots every mob, and it's just like. And oh, it didn't
I mean,
work.
5 mages would be insane too, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
But the
instant
dots
damage.
might be more mana efficient,
Probably. Plus you have Lich.
and all the pets, you know, like. You got anything on track?
No. A
Nice.
shark.
You run around like Darth Maul, and I'm gonna sit like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Dual wielding lightsabers over here. Like a warrior. I got a skeleton. I'm gonna kill him.
It's cool. I actually caught up. I didn't think it would happen, but yeah, you got absorbed in the necro. Looks fun though. I mean, it looks like it'd be way more fun if you were killing anything else.
You mean other than dwarves?
Yeah. I mean, they're cool too. Don't get me wrong, but you know.
But I've been killing him for an eternity.
Yeah. I really think you guys would have fun in lower Guck, like Safe Hall or something.
I'm down. The other Necro's less down. He doesn't want to go
He's
there.
scared of it.
Yeah, and I mean rightfully so. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
it does sound like a death trap. Like, so he doesn't have like content brain. Like, he doesn't care two shits because he's not making videos. He's not doing anything. So he wants the safest, most profitable route where he can AFK whenever he wants. He can do whatever. He's just playing like a normal gamer. Whereas I'm over here like I can't possibly do another dwarf episode, but he just doesn't have that. So it's tough. So I keep trying to be like, let's just go to Grob. Let's go check out Grob. But he's kind of just stuck on the dwarves. He just wants to grind it out.
Well, I
And
guess
like,
if it works. Yeah, I'm driving myself crazy trying to grind the half lanes. I'm like, I'm leaving here at 38 for sure, but I'm so close to just leaving early. But the thing is, it's a really good situation for when I only got like 30 minutes, you know, and I just want to log on, kill a few halflings. You know, if I want to group on Marrow, it's a whole thing. I need a lot of time.
exactly. That's another thing. So I mean, he did go to Soul A and he got a group there, but that's kind of the simplicity of the dwarves too. Is like the dwarves that we kill are open a lot of the time. So he logged in last night, and I was talking to him on Discord, and he said everything was taken in Butcher Block. Last Booty Bay. Jesus, you're talking about WoW in Butcher Block last night, and just everything was taken. He said so. He just logged out and he was like, I'm just gonna go watch something with his wife, and he just bailed. But I didn't feel like playing anyways because I had already played like my little hardcore sesh, and then I was on the ranger like prepping for today, getting arrows and running them from Karama and stuff. And so yeah, I don't know. He just logged in. He was like, "Yeah, everything's taken." Logged out. But that's how fast it can be over there. You can just log in. Hey, everything's open. Let me just kill these for an hour, and then log out. Whereas if you're trying to go to Guck or something, it'll take you an hour just to get there and to look around, and it's just EverQuest for you.
Yeah, right. Especially if you're a melee class, you gotta do a lot of running or get a port.
Nothing up still.
I'm gonna go find a little peak to sit on and zoom out in third person. How do you take screenshots? Do you know?
I think you just hit print screen, but it puts it in like some folder somewhere. I'm just not sure
Okay.
what folder it puts it in.
Print screen is like the Windows, you know, like snap thing, and the minus key on my number keypad ended up being the screenshot. Oh, but I can't use this picture because you're not in it.
Oh, yeah. That did work for me as well. Minus key. There's a gargoyle up. Ahead,
Yep,
behind me.
the mage got it. Mage got it. Oh, I got another one. It's
Okay.
literally on me.
Okay, I see. You are so close to, to those specters. You're crazy.
Dude, I know the specters like the back of my hand, man. I know their exact distance for aggro. I'm a specter master.
Spectator.
Good job holding
Where
aggro.
are you? What's that?
Good job holding aggro. Oh, another one.
Snug 'em.
I'm gonna finish this one. Just start on the next one. Boom. I'll loot it too. Or will I? Still no I. Jeez.
Will I? EYE.
Because I was like clicking and clicking. Nothing was happening. Probably a little lag hiccup. Not a bad combo. Kind of wish I was a shaman, but still, it's awesome. This would
If
be
it worked.
so fun as a shaman, though, because I would be able to slow the mob, haste you, and I'd be able to use dots, you know? I love dots.
Yeah, me too. I'm a huge shaman necro main, but I play other stuff. But I play a lot of shamans and a lot of necros. It's my go-to. It's
Dang,
hard to get
you.
groups as a necro though. It really is. Like some groups will take you, but if there's like a lot of people LFG, like in the earlier days of the server and stuff, they'll take anything over you. They want mages, they want rogues, they want like anything that's instant damage. They don't want people who dot, and then they look at you as like somebody who can only dot, and you're like, no, I mean if we're fighting undead, I'll nuke undead, and it's very efficient and good. And they just it doesn't come to their mind. They don't care. They want a mage. And so when I used to like look for a group, I'd be like, have undead nuke, like to try to like trigger their brain to be like, oh, maybe that's good. I don't know. They just
And
don't pick you up.
Lich.
Yeah.
Still no I.
It's pretty crazy. We're paying
Right?
for it. Oh, there's another one up. Let's see. To the right. Is it right here? Straight ahead. Iceberg. So heading to the right. There's what? We're going into the water? Straight ahead. Oh, it's in the water. Did it kill him? Yeah. It's at 33%. It's in the water coming back.
Oh, we can steal it.
Dude,
I don't
he's
know where you
gone.
are though.
Pickle's gone. I think he
What
died.
the?
Remember he ran by with one chasing him?
No, but well,
Like
I don't.
remember when you said, "Oh, the mage has one," and you're like, "Oh, here's another one." I'm right on the water.
Yeah, I remember he had one, but it looked like he had it on purpose.
When I came to help you with that one, on my screen he ran by. His pet and the gargoyle were both chasing him, but now he's gone, and this gargoyle came out of the water
I see
at
some other guy here.
33%.
Karathane?
We'll see if we get XP or not. If we get XP, then he's dead at the bottom of the ocean somewhere.
I still can't find you.
I'm right on the water. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't snare
I'm
him.
running
Oh,
along the coast.
well, I'm underwater now, so I don't know.
Oh well, you can finish him, you think?
Yeah, yeah. Just gonna loot him. No eye.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you get XP?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did too. Cool. 39%. I think we got some. Oh, I got another one.
Who is this? There's a red something.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going for the gargoyle. I think he's going for specters because he's
Coming.
red. Yeah, he's doing specs.
My cat went outside. He didn't come home for like a week plus, like a week to 10 days. And then he finally came home and his eye was like swollen shut and he had a big old like something like his cheek, something like burst in his cheek.
Oh,
I had to take him to the
jeez.
vet on
Oh,
Friday.
jeez.
And so I took him to the vet and they gave him like a shot of antibiotics that'll last 2 weeks. And they gave me like a antibiotic cream to put on his eye and whatever. But he's been just chilling at home, recovering. It's a crazy cat. He's cool though. All right,
Still no eye.
There's a skeleton. He's gonna hit you.
Bring it on, mofo. Yeah, don't taunt him. Let him bash on me. Get my dodge up. Defense just capped. 95.
Nice. Nice when you're a plate wearing caster.
I still face tank stuff in Unrest.
Yeah, clerics are insane. I have this fond memory of back in the day, like 2002, and myself and my friend are in Bastion of Thunder. I don't know. Did you ever play Pop?
Just a little bit, but I don't remember that zone.
Dude, I'm so excited for when Pop launches, and like, I don't know, you're gonna get to like experience it kind of for the first time.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
so good, dude. It's so good.
The zones are just kind of magical. I remember just doing a couple of them.
And the music is insane. Like it's just so good. I've watched interviews of the people who did the music. The people who did I have another YouTube channel. I have so many YouTube channels, dude. But I have one where I just upload. I'm like super into video game music, like music with words. Like I know a ton of music with words. Don't get me wrong. But there's something about music without words, and it could just be classical music. It doesn't have to be video game music. That just really like I don't know. I just like connect with.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and especially when it's video game music, it has the added effect of nostalgia, I guess. But so I have a YouTube channel where I just upload a bunch of like video game soundtracks, and it kind of serves as a playlist for myself. Like I can always go to my channel, I know what's there, and I can find the music I want whenever I want. And if I want something and I don't have it, I can just upload it. It's
I have
fine. It's all
I
I
have a
care
friend
use.
from university who made a really cool album where he did like old Super Nintendo video game music, but he redid it himself and like weaved it all together into these cool songs. And it was a fun album to listen to. I
Oh, that's cool.
should try to get it and send it to you. But
I
yeah,
enjoy those as
I
well.
dig. I mean, instrumental jazz was my thing. I majored in it, so I totally
Yeah.
dig the no words too. John Coltrane, man, I love him.
Uh, Gargoyle is behind you. It was just behind me. So anyways, I uploaded the Planes of Power soundtrack and the regular EverQuest soundtrack, and the actual like composers like came and commented on my video.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and then I had a little back and forth with them. Behind and to the right. How the fudge is this behind it? Is it in the water again? Here's one. Okay. I'm gonna bring it to the water so you can find me.
Okay. I'm over by a Spectre's corpse. I hope that's the water you're referring to.
So then I had a little back and forth with him. He like corrected me. Like I guess I had listed the composer and the writer backwards or something. And so he told me and I fixed it. And I was very like humble and like respectful because I mean he owns the music, I guess. He and Sony. I mean, between the two of them, I guess they can, they could tell you to like take it down or whatever. But he was just super cool about it. He was like, "Thank you for putting this on here." Like, there's not a. You would think like there would be a ton of people putting like EverQuest music out there. There's a lot of classic stuff, but when it comes to Planes of Power, there's only a couple. But I don't know. It was really cool. It was super cool. But there's like a video. Somebody did an interview with the guy, and then so the guy only did Planes of Power music. He didn't do anything before that. And so the guy who's doing the interview went up to him with his phone and he was like, "Here, like listen to Kellethan's music, right? The Wood Elf music that we all know and love." And then he listened to it, and he's just like such a musical genius. And he just starts playing it on the piano, and it's like really good. Actually, it's crazy.
Wow.
But it's a video out there on the internet on YouTube somewhere. This is dwarf.
He's gonna buff you. He was just sending me tells. He's killing the specters. He also said we can loot them.
Alright.
Still no eye. Wow, what a drought, man. I feel like the Pharaoh of Egypt and whipping Moses in my basement or something.
There's a couple of skeletons that are up. Some of them are still light blue to me.
Wow.
I was gonna mention that earlier. We got XP from one.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything more than light blue to me, but if they're light blue to you, they must be dark
They're
blue
both
to me.
right here. I'm only 2 levels higher than you.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, I guess. Sorry if you hear me repeating stuff. It still feels like too many.
I haven't played the Ranger very much lately because I've just been low on time because of work, and then so whenever I do feel like turning on the recording and playing, I've been just working on the Necro. It needs so much time, you know how it is.
Yeah, I'm
Necro
glad.
requires a lot of time
I
now.
pushed the cleric and I left the enchanter in the dust for now, but I'll go back to her later. But I'm
What level's
thinking
your Ranger at?
he's still 37, but he's getting pretty close to 38. Just occasionally grinding some halflings. When I hit 38, I think I'm gonna go to. Well, my friend's been telling me don't go to Guck yet. Go later. Well, the good camps require a higher level. So I think I'm gonna hit up Soul B. Apparently that's a good spot to go group.
There's another skeleton. Yeah, Soul B's good. Everybody likes Soul B, but man, that place is a death trap for me, so I don't like to go there.
Well, it
I'm
will
telling
be
you,
for me too.
the time we went, it was like with Faylene, it was like the only time I've not died.
That was Soul A,
Gargoyle Island. Oh, okay. Oh, Soul B, even worse. Are
right? Well, you got the
you gonna go
kobolds and
kill like the bugs and whatever, bugs and spiders
I
or
don't
whatever?
know. I don't know the zone. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean it's a high level zone. Maggie's lair.
Yeah, right. But that's the
Dude, I
plan.
think the lower level camp is mainly like they call it like bugs and bats and bugs. I think it's called.
I'm tempted to just kind of leave Marrow B and just keep pushing these other characters because I think I'm really looking forward when Kunar comes out to having either the cleric or the enchanter, like max level ready to go for like howling stones and stuff. Like your necro and this cleric would be a great duo for charming, undead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or even the enchanter necro.
Whoops. How fast are these
It's all good. I told you I was gonna nuke him and I forgot, but yeah. Wow.
It's pretty bananas.
How do these guys even see? Alright, you guys, we're getting really
You gotta
close to the
stop
2 hour
poking them
mark.
out in
I'm gonna pause
combat.
again and just kind of pick up during the tail end of the of the session here. But I hope you enjoyed the chilling with us, listening to the waves, watching the grind, hearing the chat. I have.
True planes. But anyways, so I was on that warrior with my friend. We were in Bastion of Thunder. Bastion of Thunder is like one of the first zones, like the first good zones that you go to that requires a key. So you have to like actually do a quest, do a key, and to get in there. And then once you're in there, it's like only max levels are in there. So at this point, it's at level 65. And you don't go in there unless you're 65, basically. Plus, you need the key, so you have to be like max level to get the key. And you need help, you need groups to get the key, so on and so forth. It'll probably be easier this time around because of secrets and stuff. But anyways, it's not that hard anyways. It's an easy key to get. Did I snare him? I don't know if I did.
You don't have to. I'll nuke him right about now.
Dudes, he's snared anyways.
Okay.
So then we're in there and we're noobs, dude. We're like 14 years old. So imagine being like our age now, but playing the original EverQuest. That'd be
Yeah, right?
we'd just be so much better at it. Back then I was just so garbage. Not only was it the first like 3D MMO, but I'm like 14. What do I know? I don't know
Right?
anything.
I was younger than. Oh no, we're about the same age, I guess.
Yeah. What year did you graduate? I graduated in 2004.
Oh, good question. I think I'm 2005.
Sounds
I
about
think.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Wolfstar was in college when this came out, apparently.
Yeah, I saw you guys talking on the video, and he's like 50 or something, right?
Almost 50, I think. Yeah.
See,
Or like
exactly.
mid
So he
mid
had a
40s.
great experience, and he remembers everything really well, I'm sure.
Yeah,
That's
right.
cool. I envy those people. I remember. Well, let me finish the Bastion of Thunder thing before I move on to something else. But like, so anyways, in the Bastion of Thunder, there was a freaking cleric who joined up in the group, and the cleric was like, "Yeah, I got 200 AA or something," and it just blew my little 14-year-old mind. And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I was barely able to get to 65, and like you have 200 AA, and he was just geared, and he was just looking to grind more AA. So Bastion of Thunder was kind of like the place to do that. So he came in there, and he was in my group, and instead of me tanking, he's like, just pull stuff. And even though you fight one thing at a time, he's like, you just pull, and like you're a crappy tank or whatever. I'll tank. So like he was like mean about it, but that was basically the sum of it because I had shit gear, and he was just tanking and healing as a cleric on these huge mobs that like groups that I would get in, we would struggle, we'd wipe, everybody gets mad, and the group like disbands. This guy just came in like a superhero, and he was like tanking these mobs that I couldn't even tank as a warrior, and he was healing. He was also the main healer and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, that was just
That
an
is
experience
cool.
I'll never forget.
Yeah, I'm totally looking forward to AAs. I thought they were so cool.
Dude, they are so cool.
I
I
did.
still think it's like one of the greatest things a game has ever implemented because it's like it's just cool stuff, man. It's like base stats. Like, oh, I regenerate faster now. My base stats are a little higher. My base stats can be a little higher. Like they don't cap out as low. They cap
And you
out a
can
little higher.
specialize your character in unique ways yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, min maxing always says do exactly this, but there's so many. Like, I don't even know because I didn't ever really got into AAs, but there's just so many different ones. There's so many different things you could
You could
do
look at them
first.
now. They're on your UI.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I should.
Yeah, if you open up your hit I and then actually oh yeah, right there. AA. And
Oh, yeah?
then you can look through them.
Wow.
You can
Innate,
just breathe longer. You can regen
innate invis to
faster, run
undead? That's
speed.
cool.
Yeah, it's not as cool as you think. And so it sounds cool,
Uh,
and maybe it's cooler in this version. I'm looking forward to like pre-nerf AAs because they nerfed a bunch, but the innate
mm,
invis to undead is just a clicky, like so you don't have to mem the spell, but you're not just
uh,
like it's not like literally like you just walk around and I'm just perma invis to undead like it sounds.
uh,
That's how it sounds. That's how I thought it was, but it's not. At least on TLP, it wasn't. I haven't done any classic AAs, so I do because they like one I know for sure is like Ranger. They nerfed the headshot because the headshot's cool. Like if the mob is green to you, you can one shot the mob with an arrow, which is insane. So when you're level 60, maybe 60, hill giants will be green. You just one shot hill giants. Insane,
uh,
absolutely insane. And I remember that as like a kid. And I was like, that was the coolest thing ever. Like Rangers, you know, had a bad rap, but like that was something that was cool. And then you get endless quiver, which I don't think they nerf that, where you only have to have one arrow forever.
Yeah,
So you
that'd
just
be
make the
cool.
most expensive, craziest arrow, and then you're good to go. But they nerfed the headshot one, so it was like, you know, it was like more like an execute. It was like, oh, when a mob is down to 20%, you can one shot it. And it's like,
Hmm.
it's cool, but it's not what it was.
Kind of makes sense though.
Yeah, but I'm hoping for the pre nerf one on this server. I
Yeah,
want to
right.
go one shot like green mobs, and it's not like it's 100% chance. It's just like a chance to proc. Everything's dead. How's your mana?
80.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run in circles looking for stuff. I think that dwarf is killing skeletons, which is helping out, but it makes it seem
Yeah.
like there's nothing up sometimes. I forgot what I was going to move on to after that, but started talking about AA instead.
Sorry to start that in the middle of a conversation we're having. I forgot to unpause when it started to get going, but I think you got a good chunk of it. Gonna pause again and probably just turn it back on when it's time to wrap up.
Yeah, I looted a high.
Oh, here we go. Boom.
Now, if you're a wizard in a group, then you have chill mode. You just,
Or a cleric. Well, clerics still have to pay attention to health.
yeah, a wizard can just blow all their mana and then go take a dump.
But sometimes in those unrest groups, you got like a beefy tank, and you're like almost never healing. Sometimes you're like constantly healing like 3 different characters.
Yeah. When the ranger can't hold aggro off the rogue. I felt bad for my healer.
Or the bard is pulling. Like I got a main room group. It's probably if it, I don't know if that video released already or not. Probably not. It's coming up soon. And the bard was like almost naked, and they were pulling and just like not even using the salos for run speed, and just like losing like 30 to 35% HP like every pull. Did I have my button pushed on that one? I think so.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
All right, looks like everything's down. There's a skeleton somewhere. I'm gonna blow some of my mana on heals.
But to counter that, the tank was an ogre SK, so he's like life leeching and he's so beefy and tanky. And I think he was twinked, so I ended up being fine on mana. But if it weren't for the bard getting beat on, I would have been doing a lot more nuking.
All right, I'm gonna find the skeleton.
I'll just chill here and meditate, so I got enough mana to do some nukage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the skeleton?
Yeah, and it's paused.
Okay, dude, I just noticed there's more comments. Someone came to my defense. Okay, here it goes. Kalmathar says, it is very, very different on the Project Quarm server in TAC P. Even much worse than P99, especially hybrid classes. It pretty much takes both a completely different gear set of max whiz or intel and constant clarities, and even then it takes many hours to scale each of them up, so it's indeed very, very rough. So Mr. Kivi says, I started playing when beta came out in October 97, and I'm still playing, so I know, since I played the real deal. But the fact that he is complaining about fizzles on all of his tunes but refuses to take the time to up his skills with lower level spells, and he gets pissed when I mention it, I don't find that too impressive, but as I said, I'll leave it at that. Kalmathar, I'm not sure why, but it's definitely much worse on Quarm than originally Q, blah 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 blah. Skill ups are decent for casters on Quarm, but for some reason it's just extremely tough for hybrids, so I do get the complaining, as I get somewhat shocked myself after playing a few hybrid alts on Quarm after having leveled the caster to 50 without much trouble. Well, live servers are easy. One skill up per use of a spell, except the last few skill ups to at least 70, but the older, blah 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 blah. I want the drama, I don't want the details. Looks like Kalmathar tried to neutralize it, almost successfully. I actually think they got slightly upped at some point back in the day, blah blah blah. Okay, there's no more juicy stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. That dude is just. You know what this dude told me once too? That he's played a Necro since beta or whatever the fuck. He's played a Necro this whole time, and he never even trained up his skill in Feign Death because he never needed it. If he needed it, then he's a bad Necro or some shit. And I was like, bro, like if you ever needed Feign Death, you're a bad Necro. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Like if you ever need to split pool, like
Dude, it's so stupid. It was when I first got Feign Death, and naturally, um, your skill's really low. And it was early on the Necro, like when I was killing sirens or something. It was the video I was killing sirens. So I was like in my teens on the Necro, and I was just like, oh my god, it was so stupid. Dude, that guy. The more you're reading his comments, the more I'm just like, I
yeah, right,
remember this guy just bugged the crap out of me.
dude. Dude, now I know. I'm gonna get in his head, man. Next time he gives me an opening, he's not gonna even know what to reply. I'm a master of psychological torture. Just give me a chance, dude. It's been so long since I've been able to use this skill.
Okay, there's a gargoyle somewhere. Here he is. All right, so I'll unpause again.
Anyone able to help me kill a goblin? Was that recent or was that a long time ago?
I don't even see it.
It's out of character.
Yeah, I don't.
It's probably a while
Oh, let
ago.
me scroll down. I was scrolled up a little bit. I don't even see it in out of character.
Huh.
The last out of. Oh wait, this is auctions. I don't know. I think my out of character screen is spammed out.
You want to go help him? It might be a nice end cap for the video.
Hit him up. See if he still needs help. And if he does, we can go. Maybe it's the headmaster. Sorry, brother, but you're gonna have to kill him many times. I think this is your loot, yeah.
Oh, I've been recording. Oh well, it's out there now. That's right, viewers. I have a dark side that I like to let out sometimes. So, just for some background to that, yeah, apparently this guy, I was discussing it off recording, but I left the recording on with Classic. It turns out this guy who
Did he reply to you?
made kind of a... Well, I'm actually talking to my audience because I left my recording on. So
Oh,
I'm
my
just
bad.
gonna let the whole story out. This guy who kind of has a kind of nasty attitude in his
Well,
comments,
now I
like,
gotta think of what I said.
and then gets offended when you respond in kind. Um, yeah, right. I'm sorry about that. Apparently, he Classic has him banned. It's the same guy, so I'm not alone in my sense of like this guy's being unnecessarily disrespectful. But you know, I get it. It's some people get used to a certain pattern of communication, but like where I come from, like some shit does not fly, dude. Where I come from, some shit does not fly. Like, you got something to say, that's fine. But be respectful. and maybe think about whether you're in the same reality before you say it. Because it turns out it's like you don't have 15 minutes to cast fireflies to level up your conjuration. Okay, and it turns out it's because he's on live. It only takes 15 minutes to level up your conjuration. And Quarm takes about 15 hours. And I leveled it up. I got some fizzles, and guess what? I complain about the fizzles because I'm recording a video, and I need to talk. I'm sharing my thoughts with you. Like, sorry for having a thought that is, goddamn, I just fizzled. Why did I just fizzle? Darn it, I fizzled again. Like, I'm just sharing the thoughts that I'm experiencing. I'm sharing my experience with you, man. So, like, whether you think it's justified or not is not even a question. I'm just sharing my experience with you. And then, like, if you don't like it, get out. It's that simple, dude. But don't come in here starting to look down your nose at me, because I'll shut the curtains. Sup, yo? So I know you're probably watching this right now, and yeah, I'm not holding anything against you, but you should reread your first comment, man, and like think about that tone, like, you know, just reread it and see, like, if someone were to talk to you like that, even if they were right, which in this case you weren't, how would you feel about that? Do you have any sense of self-respect? Because if you do, I don't think you would feel happy if someone was that snarky with you, even if they were right. And in this case, you're not. I have every right to complain about fizzles if I want to. I put hours into casting Conjuration, and it only fizzles sometimes, dude. It's not like I'm sitting there every time fizzling my whole mana bar, being like, oh, why am I still fizzling? But I think you're just looking for any reason to hop on the snarky train, dude. You should check that a little bit. Because apparently Classic banned you from his videos as well. For the similar thing, so... There's one common denominator in those situations. It seems to be you. And your comments. You could ignore me, but I'm willing to bet that there's other areas in your life where the same shit's happening. And if you keep blaming everything outside yourself, you might be missing the actual point of contention, which is you got an attitude problem. It's my opinion. But what do I know? What do I know, dude? Just sharing with you my thoughts. You got your critique for how I play EverQuest. I got my critique for how you communicate.
Bam.
That guy actually does need help.
Well, maybe you'll get through to him.
Yeah, I mean, it might be too long. You know, you settle in a behavior pattern for so long, it's kind of hard to get out. It's an addiction. And, you know, he probably think I'm just being a jerk. But I did my part. I washed my hands. I'm just trying to do the best with the situation that's been put before me. I'm right behind him. Okay, do you know how to get to the headmaster from here? Do you want to go help him, or you got another gargoyle on your track? Oh, sorry, I wasn't doing push to talk. Do you want to head to the headmaster? That guy wants help. Or do you have another gargoyle
Is
on
that
your
what it
track?
was? Yeah, let's go ahead and head over there.
Okay, I'm a little lost here. Let me pull up my
Yeah,
map
I'm
again.
just going to run around the island until I find it. You can see it from the shore if you're on the right side.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to be mean, dude, but honestly, you know, I don't feel like I'm in the wrong here. Here come the comments. Or the unsubscriptions. Okay. Alright, long swim. I think yeah, that's the island for sure. I see their little flag on the hill.
Yeah.
I'm at 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yep, this is a long one. Long and juicy.
Yeah. Very juicy right at the end.
Which means only the most dedicated will actually hear it. So they get paid off with a little juice.
Right?
That's what they're into. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, someone just helped him, but thank you. Oh, someone just helped him, but thank you, he says.
Oh, I'm already here.
Maybe it was you. Did you help him?
No. Let me look at him, though. I'm just going to look at him. Did I pass him?
I took a nice screenshot for the thumbnail. It's just the island from the water.
Nice.
Maybe I can get another shot with you. Let's do that. Let's take a nice picture together.
Okay. Where are you? On the side of the island that can see the other island?
I'm still swimming back to the Gargoyle Island right now, actually. I'm still swimming back to the Gargoyle Island right now, actually.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you?
I'll go back.
All right, you might get there
I'm
before
on
me,
the
but
I'm on the Goblin Island.
okay. Maybe we can make it look like we're standing, like shoulder to shoulder with a specter, and like wave at the camera.
Clickbait. We're killing specters. No, we never said that.
I feel like something's wrong with my keyboard. Oh, I see a gargoyle. I am pulling the gargoyle.
Okay, I'm tracking it.
The
Ahead and to the
gargoyle,
right.
the gargoyle is attacking the enchanter's pet.
Hmm.
Okay, I pulled it off. I got it. Gonna try to solo this biatch. Oops. Sorry.
I see you right there. Oh, there's a skeleton. Is it on you? I don't want him to. I'm gonna kill this. Gotta aggro the skeleton, so he can attack my back, not the Garg. I don't know what he was attacking.
Nice, you're able to get aggro even after all those nukes.
I don't know how. I only hit him once.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
crazy.
even hit. I didn't
Proximity,
even
I
do like
guess.
flame or anything.
I think he was scared of me. He was happy that I backed off.
I think I finally won YouTube over. So I remember I was mentioning like every video I upload, I have to like they tell me that there's something wrong with it, that it doesn't follow the guidelines or whatever. And then I have to like tell them to review it like with a human. Finally, just like within the last two videos didn't do it. It's been every single video. And then
Wow.
finally, like, you know, I talked to them and I was like, dude, is there any kind of like benefit of the doubt? Like, why am I on this like list, like no fly list, you know? And so they were just like, well, eventually it'll just work itself out. And I was like, but it thinks I'm lying. So it's supposed to like, if you know, whatever. I already talked about this. Anyway, so finally, I don't know. It just gives me it says my videos are fine now.
I hope I didn't just ruin that with my B word right there.
No, I cuss all the time.
Alright, cool.
You're just not supposed to like cuss or like talk about like, I don't know, COVID or like whatever it might be within like the first like I think they say like 20 seconds or something like that.
Oh, okay.
After that, you're free to like talk how you want. But I did notice like in some videos, like right away in the beginning, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here killing some guards or killing some dwarves or something, killing some
Mm.
humans." And then I was like, okay, so maybe I should not say that immediately.
Hey, how are buffs right now?
That wasn't the issue though. They're good.
You got what? Spirit armor?
I got augmentation.
Oh, the enchanter
Really?
hooked it up.
Where did I get that?
I
And
got,
clarity? Who gave
yeah,
me
I've got
this?
the enchanter.
Oh, this guy up here? I didn't even see him do it. I didn't even thank him or anything.
I thanked him.
Yeah, I don't have a cleric buff.
Yeah, I think I. Any cleric buffs? Okay.
No.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna end the video here. We might grind a little bit more together, but it's been long enough. We got some nice juicy drama. It's got the whole package. Little cherry on top at the end there. Sendrith and Fappy. The adventure begins. I need to get some new sleeves from this guy. These yellow sleeves are ick. It's not
Yeah,
Fashion
it's kind of
Quest.
bright. Ketchup and mustard.
Catch you guys next time.
Barbecue sauce.